Hello and a warm welcome back to the Star Ocean playthrough. While I was away, I found out how to solve Aston's predicament, and there's a little storyline still on this continent, so I'm going to go ahead and start that off. Because I went to the dungeon that I told you I was going to check out, and still couldn't gain entrance to there, and I went to cross, and there was no option to get permission off the king. The guard at the entrance to the dungeon or level, it says you need permission off the king. But so I got a little help on that, and I found out that you need to just be a little bit more thorough in your looking around Celine's hometown of Mars, and actually go and look in the Elder's house at his books to find out how to help Aston out. Mistakenly I thought it'd maybe just come up as an private action, but no, it's you just got to go in normally. Yeah, it seems there's refugees in all the other towns now after Click got destroyed. Yeah, so it's just up here. I found out the Book of Exorcism. One who is possessed by a thing of a different form must peruse this book. And that's the answer. So now we'll find out what we have to do. Very antiquated language. Thee must take care in choosing depending on the kind of possessing demon. Yeah, I think we gathered it's a dragon by now. He who is possessed by a demon dragon must use the holy silver goblet to catch the tears of the king dancing in the sky. Well, I'm sure the book will give us some kind of clue. The silver goblet reposes within the mother's body, embraced by the surface of the calm waters. Well, the lake's more calm than the sea, so it's like we already know where it is. It's the place I've already been, but he who holds the tears of the king must stand on the steep summit and proudly challenge him to a fight. Yeah, those mountains are to the left of Cross. I think I've been there. I can't remember now because it's been a while in between doing videos for Star Ocean. I can't remember if I did it on video going to the mountains. There's some quite tough monsters there, so I kind of beat a hasty retreat from there after having a little bit of an exploration there. So there's a demon bird there. So from what I found out, it's kind of in a two-part mission. You got to get the goblet from the palace, the level that I said's on the mountain path. Then you got to go to the mountains left across and fight this demon bird and get the tears of the king or something like that. When thee art victorious over the king of the sky, you shall catch the tears. Return thee to the place where the demon dragon was born, and take the silver goblet to pour the tears of the king into thy mouth and chant the words that we have inscribed in this book. Well, it appears that way. With a savage howl of torment, demon dragon shall disappear from this world. Yeah, you don't exactly have demon dragons growing out your back, do you? It's easier for the person without the possession. Well, I think they would be. The little buggers are trying to get the old tactic of persuasion. Buggers, that's quite an English word as well. Well, so I suppose it's up to Aston what he wants to do. I understand where he comes from. Like, she's only saying that, they're only saying that because they know we've only known him a short time, and in that time he's had the dragons. That's how we met him. Right, I'll go up to the mountain palace because that you might have to do that to trigger the event, and I don't want to go to cross and then realise I've got to go back. At the moment I've set everybody to conserving MP, seeing as that we're fighting such weak enemies. I just don't see the point in using the magic on them. I mean, I'll be going to cross, so I could always use the inn, but I just don't see the point really. These enemies only are all one hitters. Oh, I should have really dodged that.
Unexpectedly weak.
Right, it's up to this way. That little bridge is there is leading to where Click was. For anyone who's followed me that far.
Oh, it's just them.
We can win this.
A kind of little touch in the Final Fantasy vein of Cosmo Canyon, where you get a little sunset coming up into this area as well, and goes a little bit more into night time the closer you get. Yeah, it's here, you'll find him, this character blocking your way. So there you go, you find out that you can't go in. Doesn't seem like the way. You get 2 little items as well just for coming up here, which I've not collected yet. Lunar Tablet and Crystal. A kind of funky little music going on as well, kind of like a... It's got a nice little kind of... Some of these areas are kind of like a retro-ish kind of sound to them. They sound like something that'd be on the like a Mega Drive side scroller or something like that. Let's just see what we've got. I think they'll just be craft items. Yeah, quartz crystal and then a lunar tablet. A charm possessing lunar magic that improves the possessor's MP. That'll probably be a good item for Celine. So now after going up there, we've got to go all the way back down the mountain and going back to Cross and see the king.
There's the enemy.
We can win this.
I'll actually use some brains this time and we'll avoid the fireball. And that's where the free move comes into play, which is a nice little feature of this RPG. It's not just the standard turn-based affair that you usually get, something a little bit different.
There's the enemy.
Here I go.
I mean, it'd never take the place in my affections of Final Fantasy 7 or 8 or 6, which I've also got for the PS1, but it's pretty nice, and apparently a lot of detail went into it. There's meant to be a lot of different factors into what kind of ending you get. There's multiple game endings, and there's meant to be lots and lots of things to craft, which I've not even got into at any degree. Aston, you didn't move out of the way. But maybe with the free move and the formations and stuff like that, this game seems like it could be a little bit more of a tactical affair than some. So it took us quite a while to get back down here. And we're going to go on our merry way now to see the king. And this has probably taken up a little bit of time, so I'll probably get permission and then I'll go and do some grinding again before I get to this level, just to make sure that I'm pumped and fully ready for taking on this challenge, and I'm not going to get severely owned by whatever monsters are in there. I'll probably go ahead to the mountains, because I know that's meant to be the toughest. I think he's got the toughest opponents in this continent. So I'll go and test my metal there, and if I'm still found wanting, I'll just have to keep slowly building my way up. After that, I'll go back to Salverman, then work my way up to the mountain. But there's some lovely little animations to this game. And one thing that's really strong about it, with the characters aren't really its strong point, I'd say, but the music is definitely a plus. It's got some very charming music to it. So this one's very majestic, very fits into the setting of a king's castle very well. Double monster. Travel money, eh? That's nice. Oh yeah, 3004. I'll do nicely. So we've got our permission. So now we can go ahead and travel to the Mountain Palace. But I think this is where the video will probably end now. and I'll go ahead and do a bit of grinding and try and resist the urge to go on another game, because I've got a lot of games pulling me and stuff like that, and I'm going to try not to let them pull me away from Star Ocean again, because that's what kind of happened last time, and I want to kind of finish what I started with this game. But thanks for joining me once again, and I hope to see you guys very soon.